Assalamu alaikum and welcome back. This is brain lesson number 8. This is an important topic. This is something that I'm passionate about, media. Alhamdulillah, I've written a book, Islam in the Media, but that's more than 1,000 pages, 1,052 pages, and we'll go through that one of the days. I don't have it's over there. Okay, so media is something I'm passionate about, so we'll keep this very brief, under 3 minutes, very quickly. We spoke about the Pareto Principle, the 80-20 principle, and always remember, in the case of the media, we are only shown 20% of what is happening. 80% is hidden from us. Always remember that 80% of the news or the events are being hidden. Whether it's in your country, if 100, let's make it an easy example. If 100 things happen today, the journalists or the editors of the journalists and the ones who own the newspaper and the ones who are funding the newspaper, the big business and the big politicians and all of that who are in power, they will decide of that 100 items of news, which 20% we will publish today. What are we going to tell the community? What are we going to tell the country? What are we going to tell humanity? And this applies globally as well. So the people who control the media are the ones who are influencing our brain. And as what I mentioned before as well, is with this whole brain workshop, is that people are putting our brain in a cage. Okay? And that is how we become slaves to what other people want to condition us with. So whatever is happening, so I'm only mentioning this because in lieu of what is happening globally, the tremendous conflict in Gaza now is going to the 7th month, the war in Russia and Ukraine, the difficulty in the Indo-Pacific region with China and Taiwan, and also in Africa, in Sudan, the conflict is in Sudan, in Ethiopia, we have between Ethiopia, Sudan, and Egypt. We have the GERD, Grand Ethiopian Renaissance Dam, and the conflict with the Nile, and within our country as well. So we need to understand that there are global conflicts happening all over the place, and whatever is happening in the warfare, whoever controls the media, they will only show us what they want us to see. And most of the things are hidden from us. Most of the things. So how do we differentiate with what is happening, what's not happening? And the simple thing, what I do in my own personal life, read as much as you can. So once again, I'll remind that reading is a vitamin tonic for the brain, and break the chain around your brain. And the way to do that is to read widely. Don't just read one newspaper. Don't just watch one television. Okay, read, like in my case, just as an example, I will read news from America, from Britain, BBC News, and then I will read news from Australia. I subscribe to Moscow News. I read a Moscow newspaper, the Khalij Times, the Saudi Arabian newspaper, the Dubai Times, and also from Brazil and from Egypt. So you must decide which newspapers you enjoy, which country news you want to read, but try and get a different perspective of what is happening. In that way, you can be a better political analyst, but not even just a political analyst, but just as a human being. So then you don't freak out unnecessarily when certain people give you certain news, because as what I said before, you must be in charge of your brain. Don't allow other people to contaminate your brain. Don't allow them to throw weeds into your brain. Don't allow them to throw toxins into your brain. Don't allow them to throw poison into your brain. All these negative thoughts, don't allow that to happen into your brain. This brain is a sacred chamber. It belongs to you. You are the president of this brain. You are the CEO of this brain. You are the manager of this brain. Don't allow crap and rubbish and nonsense to go into this brain, please. So just remember, in the media, we are only shown 20% of what is happening. 80% is hidden. So instead of freaking out what is happening, what's not happening, once again, read widely, stay well, and look after yourself. Jazakumullah khair. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala fill your life with barakah and blessings and abundance. May everything that is good for you come to you in great abundance for you, for this country, for this continent, and globally for humanity. Amin ya Rabbal Alameen. Alhamdulillah.